Thank you and welcome back to the Las Vegas Sports Talk. Here tonight, I want to discuss the GOAT. Now, when you say the GOAT, we heard that title, the GOAT, okay. Uh, Tom Brady just won another Super Bowl, so you say, okay, he is considered the GOAT because he has 7 rings. Uh, okay, now we're starting to talk about rings now. GOAT ring. Um, we got, you know, now there's talk of Tom Brady, Michael Jordan. Um, who's the GOAT? Well, apparently, someone else that has rings said, you know what? I got something to say. Uh, and if you don't know who that person is, um, he has 11 rings, NBA title rings. That would be no other than um, Bill Russell. Yes. So just happened to come across this uh, story and it says Bill has a message for Tom Brady and Michael Jordan. Basically, got 11 uh, championship rings, and he says, let me get the quote here. You're getting closer. Take that as a shot, stab. I don't know. But yeah, when we start talking about rings, can we say um, who really is the GOAT? I mean, if a man got 11 rings, I guess he's got to be the GOAT. But then hold on a minute. Let's just pause right there because the Las Vegas Sports Talk had to dive a little deeper to find out. Okay, well that's basketball, that's football, and shout out uh, to one of my coworkers. Uh, when I first was talking about this, he used to tell me, "Oh man, you don't know what you're talking about. You need to go do your research." Well, shout out to him. Uh, don't want to give his name, but he's from New York, and he made sense. He's, hey, you need to go check out these names. Uh, they got rings, and they got more than Tom. So, Las Vegas Sports Talk had to dig a little deeper, and this is what we found. Now, when it comes to baseball, did anybody say anything about baseball? Um, you collect rings there, you collect World Series rings there, so um, are they in the discussion of when it comes to being the GOAT? That's the question. I'm just going to throw out a couple names for you, and you tell me. Please excuse me if I butcher these names up. That New Jersey education. Uh, but here we go. Uh, Frankie, I'm going to spell the last name. That's Crosetti. Uh, in baseball, he's got more rings than Tom Brady. Uh, he's got more rings than Michael Jordan. Phil, I'm going to spell the last name for you. Rizzuto. He's got more rings than Tom and Michael. And the list goes on. Lou, once again, got to spell the last name. Gehrig. He's got more. Last name, next person, Bill. I believe that's Dickey. Dickey. Yeah, he's got more. Joe, we'll just spell the last name. That's Dimaggio. He has more than the other ones. And then I don't know, this is a little complicated, but bear with me here. Now, when we talk about rings, do we talk as a player, as a coach? What are we doing here? We'll just talk about the players for a moment. Just players. If you played, not if you coached and you played. So technically, Bill Russell, if I'm not mistaken, 2 of those rings out of the 11 was won as a player coach. So, but I, gotta do research and all that to, get accurate of how many that he had as a player, not as a player/coach. Okay, so then that would bring his title down to 9. So that would be 9 rings. But he has 11. There's no mistaking. He has 11. But let's just drop it down to 9 for a minute. And the reason I say that, jumping back to baseball. Well, I came across a guy. Well, matter of fact, I gotta give the guy at work another shout out because he told me about this. So if you're listening, yes, I'm talking to you, the guy from New York. Yes, talking to you, guy from New York. He told me from work, you know where I work. Yeah. You told me check these names out, and that I did. And then I found this guy who you said that went to the World Series 14 times. So, and out of those 14 times, he came home with 10 rings. He has the most World Series rings. Now we're talking about rings, remember? Most World Series rings in baseball in history, which is 10. Who am I talking about? We're talking about rings. We're talking about the GOAT. Who am I talking about? I'm just saying. Does the name... Put a comment in my comment section down below. Make sure you hit that like button. Get them subscribers up. Now getting back to this, the name Lawrence Peter. Hope I'm saying that right. Hope I'm not messing that up. You guys may not know him as that, but he goes by the name of Yogi Berra. That's right. Little brief story on him. Has 18 All-Stars. Like I said before, won 10 World Series championships as a player. Remember I said as a player. When we was talking about Bill won the last two, I guess, as a player coach. So, I don't know. I'll let you guys in the comments argue that out. His career in batting was .285, while hitting 358 home runs and 1,430 runs batted in. Made the Hall of Fame in 1972. What a coincidence. That was the year I was born. So, whoa. So, I mean, if we're going back that far, please leave me a comment in the comment section. If you have rings, does that consider you the GOAT, and who is the GOAT? Thank you everyone for checking this out. Got another video coming up shortly, so hit that notification bell so you can know when I'm dropping these videos. Once again, subscribe to the channel, appreciate it. Check me out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, so you can get the news that you can use. This is Marcus, and I'm out of here. Thank you.